Hey, what's good? King C's back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about finding your ideal customer for your business that we are building from scratch right now. So in the last video, we talked about how to discover your niche, how to choose your niche, your industry, the market that you want to serve. So I chose health. All right. You want to break it down to at least three layers. All right. So I chose health, and inside the health niche, I chose fitness, right? I didn't choose dieting or sleep or skincare or anything like that. Okay. I chose fitness. And what part of fitness do I want to serve? Mm, building muscle. So I chose building muscle. And in this video, we're going to go more into the demographic. Okay. So you need to have your niche picked out before you start this video because it's going more into the customer, the demographic, which we kind of talked about in the previous video, but we're going to dive a lot more deeper into it. So with all that being said, to find your ideal customer, there are four ways that I can think of right now to start. So the first way is to start with yourself. What do I mean by that? This is probably my favorite way, and it's the easiest because no one knows you and your struggles and your issue and your psyche and understand your language and how you feel about certain things, your values. No one understands you more than you do. And you are not the only person that share these type of struggles and issues and world views and things like that. So you don't necessarily want to start with you today in your current state. I always say try to serve yourself from 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. But you want to be able to you want to be able to understand your ideal customer in a way that you know their fears, know their issues, their goals, their desires, etc. Okay. So if you could try to sit down and journal out, like, okay, 2 years ago I was struggling with this, this is what I wanted, this is what I didn't understand, and this is what I think I needed. Then you can kind of write, you just like you writing your own prescription, and you basically just helping a younger version of yourself. That's what you're doing, and that's probably the easiest way to start. And then you kind of naturally gonna have a interest in that because it's something that you can resonate with. So when you start to, put your advertisement and your messaging out there, people who resonate with that will resonate with it. So it's just like I said, it's the easiest way to start. But another way is to start with a specific client. So if you're already helping someone, if you're already serving someone, whether you're doing it for free or you're charging them, you can literally, like, since we're doing fitness, let's say I'm already training one of my friends, so I can literally take everything I know about him or her and ask her questions. I don't even have to ask them questions necessarily because I already been working with them, and then I'm gonna write everything out, and I'm gonna literally start to create my messaging for them. Now, I'm not going to say their name in my ads or anything like that, but I'm going to be talking to their issues. I'm going to be talking to a specific. So when they do what, if they was to see my advertisement, something like that, it'll literally be catered specifically to them. But the thing is, it's going to be people like them, right? They're not the only person like that. Just like I said, you're not the only person like yourself. A lot of the people, especially in one of these most profitable niches that I'm talking about, a lot of people struggle with the same thing. So more than one person is going to be resonated with it. So that's the second way. Now the third way I have is to start with your own due diligence. All right. What do I mean by your own due diligence? That's basically doing customer research from scratch. So what you would need to do first is to research the market to see if there's even a market for what you're trying to do, to see if someone's already doing what you're trying to do. If there's not, that's probably not a great sign. It could be, depending. I mean, it's almost like more of a gamble. But if someone is already serving a specific market and a specific customer, then you know that it's a market for it. You know somebody wants it. You know that there's supply and demand, which is a good sign. Now, from there, you literally just gotta start stalking, So I can, like I said, this is your own due diligence, but I can give you an example, right? Now, I've only been doing this for 6 years, so I can't tell you everything. Like someone who's been doing it for 15 years will be able to tell you more. So don't take this due diligence that I'm finna do